and hold a pistol. Got your homie shot and now your homies miss him. That's what happens when I wanna go against you. That's what happens when I wanna push an issue. Told you suckers I can never reconcile. Gangster without a doubt. Don't ever get caught when you out of bounds. Don't ever get caught when you out of town. I was in the middle with a motherfucking block that day. Then I heard a little whistle when a motherfucker cocked and sprayed. Gunshots went pop to the cops.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is intense. Jaime Mungia versus Liam Smith. This fight lived up to everything, the hype of the young lion that Mungia is. Mungia is just a natural. He's your typical warrior Mexican fighter, but with the flares of Sugar Ray Leonard, with the strength of a young Tyson, but more of, I'll be fair, more of a Evander Holyfield mixed with a Tyson punch, brutal left hand if it connects, and he has gut-wrenching body-to-body shots. As I've said before, he's on his well-prominent role just to take over. He will be the next. He relentlessly attacked Liam Smith. Liam Smith is coming back and he's ducking, but it was no match. It's like the young tiger can eat it. You can tell that his corner team done well, but I'm not gonna lie, Liam Smith in the start of the third was doing well, but it seems like the young bull took a breather, held him for a second, and got back on his niche again. Jaime was looking a little bit out of breath in the third, in the mid part of the third. I'm not gonna lie, when it got to the 1 minute and 20th mark, it's like he was looking to catch a little bit breather, but when he caught himself, he kind of kept more focus. And Liam Smith in the third, he was backpedaling from what he started the third, because in the third, the first 50 seconds in the third, he was attacking. He was handling it well, but later on, he got more tired as Mungia seems to absorb all the punches, almost like the Goodyear Blunt cartoon. You know, it's like marshmallow punches. It's like the more you hit me with it, I'm powering up. I'm absorbing everything, and it's giving me extra strength. This kid is ready, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready. Break them up within the last 30 seconds of the third round, and when he broke them up to make sure Smith was okay, Jaime hit him with a nice right uppercut, and it seems like the totality of that, you can see how it did its work, because as the end of the third happened, Smith almost lost his footing a little bit, and you can see Jaime's grandmother getting up and saluting even his girl. And this was a beautiful moment in the boxing match. You can see how many people admire Jaime and his family, the loved ones. They're here to proudly, honor their loved ones inside the ring. This is where the gladiators come and fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is our brand new form of the Colosseum that exists in Rome today. The fourth round. As the fourth round continued, Smith seemed to relentlessly try to go on the attack instead of defense, but he was brought back to the defense early in the start of the round. Jaime hit him with a nice right. Later on, early in the start of the fourth round, Smith kind of hits him almost with like a cheap shot, you can say, but not really one, but it brought the alarm to the ref, who split them up. And once again, both fighters on the attack, and Jaime gives a nice left within 2 minutes and 7 mark of the fourth round, and that made Smith go on the defense again. Jaime is relentless, ladies and gentlemen. He just started setting him up from then on in the fourth. He hit nice small combinations. He tried to set him up with the right uppercut. Smith didn't really lead in. He led veer into his right, so it was a miss. But Jaime continued to set him up some more in the fourth. He continued setting him up with quick jabs, but to the ref's alarm, he kept breaking it up because it almost hit him in the back. Jaime's punch almost hit, his uppercut almost hit Smith in the back of the head. To critique of Jaime, because he's so powerful and he can absorb weaker challenger punches, he doesn't really put his defense up a lot. I think he has to work more on defensive techniques. He has everything else because he's got this far just by giving talents and blessings and genetics from the Most High. But the rest, I think he needs to work on his defense. Other than that, this kid is good to go. Smith tried to come back in the fourth with more combinations, and it seemed like it was steady and good, but then he'll stop. The momentum will be in Smith's favor, then he'll stop, then the momentum will come back because he did a nice right hand in the last 30 seconds of the fourth round. 20 seconds of the round, Jaime tried to set up Smith with an uppercut that landed right. Smith backed in and did almost a cheap shot. The ref broke up, and Munguia still was backpedaling Smith, making sure Smith was on his toes, and he did a relentless combination in the last 8 seconds of the fourth. It was a crazy fight, ladies and gentlemen. And it seems Jaime had more pace. Jaime relentlessly attacking, and he's telling Smith, let's go. And Smith is cowering because those body shots to the kidneys it's taking a toll on him. And Smith is just on the defense only. He doesn't want to attack. We're 2 minutes in to the fifth round, and it seems that Jaime hurt Smith well enough to make Smith stay in a fetal position, ladies and gentlemen, and a standing fetal position that is, man. Great respect to Smith for giving awareness to autism, but in this match, it seemed like Jaime gave him autism. Please, this is no shots at kids with autism. This is a crazy matchup. He continues trying to set up the right uppercut to get a clear knockout. He's going for the kill. This young lion needs to learn how to pace himself. That's the only thing I could say. But he is dramatically going for the kill shot, ladies and gentlemen. Lined up Smith into the corner, momentarily dazed him, but Smith seemed to continue to be relentless. He's a tough challenger, I am not going to lie. Smith is giving his all that he got as well. You can clearly see he's telling himself this is his best opportunity he's ever going to get, and he's not going to stop. Everybody stood up in the last round to cheer on Mungia because of the relentless bull attack that he presents. They can see a spirit that they've been lingering and hoping to get since the likes of Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean, guys? This is literally the momentum we needed in this. Came too, and once again the young tiger Jaime is a relentless attack looking for the knockout. But remember, guys, this is the sixth round, and it seems that Smith, to his credit, he's going further than the rounds I thought he would have achieved. I thought he would have go out at least by the fourth or the fifth. So much credit to Smith in this fight as well. This fight is living up to his potential. Smith goes down. He goes down. 30 seconds into the sixth round, Smith goes down. I told you guys, this young tiger hands are for business. You see how big his fists are? This dude hits like 2 cinder blocks going at you as if a semi-truck hit you in your guts or your face. Either way, you're going to feel it. You are going to be damaged. It's up to you to absorb it and live through those punches. But guess what? Not many people have lived through this fighter's punches. He fought 29 fights prior to this fight and knocked out 25 opponents. He's on a streak. The bigger and stronger as he gets, the more danger he poses for all opponents out there. In the seventh round, it's a typical thing again. Jaime's on the attack on Smith and trying to set up the right hand or the left hand cross or that right uppercut. That's what he's basically looking for. And he looks at you eye to eye. He lands a nice power right shot 1 minute and 40 seconds into the seventh round. It was a daisy right. Then he hits him with a left shot 5 seconds later into the seventh round. And this has Smith dazed. And the ref seems to try to get a fixture on the fight. Smith is out of it. And they're looking into it. Smith is looking, can I hand and take more of these cinder block punches? We don't know. Deep, the last 30 seconds into the seventh round, he started hitting him up, side, left, right, all unanswered punches that was not being answered by Smith. It just seems like it was going crazy. And once again, Smith survives the seventh round, ladies and gentlemen. Mungia tried to get rid of Smith in the eighth round, but Smith seemed to be the hard challenger. Munguia seemed to hurt him down below the waistline again, and nothing is doing it. But it looks like Smith wouldn't hold on much longer. Within 30 seconds into the 8th round, he almost went down, but he didn't. He held himself together and he went on the attack and the defense, a balance of combos. But then Jaime threw a balance of combos, and he took Smith took Jaime down, but he held him and felled him down. It never counted as a knockdown. It was a trip up by Smith, who took Jaime down. I think it helped him last longer in the round. It was a defense mechanism. That's just me, guys. Opened up the 9th round with a vicious right hand uppercut that seemed to rock Smith momentarily. Smith got back on his defense and then got in the attack again. It seemed like this match is aggravating Jaime. It seems like Jaime is trying to say, I need to get rid of this man. Therefore, he started giving combinations of uppercut. He did 2 lefts, then veered it off with a right uppercut, and none of this brought Smith down, but it slowed Smith down. Smith went towards the rope, and Smith couldn't handle his balance together. It almost looked like Smith was gonna go down again, but he's holding it and he keeps smiling. I don't know where he's getting the strength from. He's trying to get rid of him again. Jaime is going viciously with side-to-sides hits that seem to phase Smith momentarily again. Then he hits him with 3 in a row uppercuts, 2 lefts and 1 right, and Smith is still on his 2 feet, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, Jaime is throwing a lot of misses right now because he's almost winding himself out trying to knock down the guy that's known as Smith. But this also should credit to Munguia, who people say can't go to 12 rounds, and he's proven he's in top condition himself. Ref had to stop both fighters in the 9th round during minute 24 because of the belt and the wrap around, not the belt, but the wrap around the gloves of Munguia had to be redone. Once again, the match started, and Munguia, looking like the young bull that he is, went for the kill. Munguia is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. His hits are vicious, so credit has to be given to one Liam Smith. Winded, but he's eating the punches. It's like it does nothing to him to be young again, guys. This is great. It's like, I know people are gonna be like, he needs to work on his defense, and you do need to work on your defense, but when you're young like this, you can pretty see that Munguia tested the strength of Smith, and pretty much he said it's not going to do anything to me. So even though he was throwing a lot of misses in the 9th, he was not really getting winded too much. It's like he went for those chances without defending himself because maybe the hits of Smith was not doing nothing to Munguia. I seen Smith hitting him openly so much. I seen him hit him with 4 straight jabs to the face in a row, which did nothing. Efforts by Munguia to eat it up. It did nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Closes again, and once again, Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can see the sight of Munguia's grandmother, she took her teeth out during the match. Maybe it's something for good luck. She took her dentures out. That was a hilarious sight. And I mean that in a respectful way. It just shows you the family values and how close. So that we all have things like that in our family. We all have family like that. But this match is exciting. It's getting all the money that's worth. I'm not going to name names, but I've been seeing a lot of pay-per-view fights that have not lived up to what we're seeing here today. The 10th round started, and this seemed to be a round where the ref had to give a lot of instructions to Munguia. It was a warning, and it seemed like it did nothing to slow his charge down. He went right back at it and started giving more blows. But ladies and gentlemen, Munguia clearly was kind of winded. He was not himself as usual, but you can see that he was handling himself as the young fighter that he is. He was breathing, winded, but still was challenging Smith and not stopping. He was on the offense, meaning that he's like, I can handle this. I can do this. Even if I go to the 12th, I was dominant. The fight is going to go my way anyway. So he knows he's going to win the match anyways, and he still didn't stop like most fighters does. You know, they hit, they run away. He still was on the attack. That means he still was trying to go for the kill, knowing he won the fight anyways. That's much respect to Munguia, man. jawing back. He basically was talking right back. After every relentless uppercuts Mungia threw at him, Smith just kept coming back, ladies and gentlemen. It just seems like he has God on his side, it seems like, as far as not being dropped, that is. Smith towards the end of the 10th round started on the attack. He had a flurries of combinations and jabs that were landing, but it did nothing to the young Mungia. You just can feel the energy in the 11th round. People wanted to see Mungia just finish Smith off. They started chanting Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. I felt it. I felt the energy, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this guy's going to be a cash maker for many years to come in this division of boxing. I'm just going to be honest. Smith didn't want to go anywhere. It was a beautiful end of the match. End of the round in the 11th round, and you can see both Smith and Mungia have respect for one another, and admiration between two gladiators of a fighter. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to give credit and respect to the one they call Smith. Yes, respect to Smith. Start of the 12th round started with the respect I was telling you guys. Mungia came and gave Smith a hug, and Smith gave him a hug too. It was as if to show, brother, let's finish with a good round. And I felt it, and I respected it. I really respected it. In the 12 went toe for toe. It was a beautiful sight. It was not boring at all. It was what you wanted to get for what you paid for. And ladies and gentlemen, to get what we got tonight was worth every single penny. This was a blood bath, and I don't mean blood bath as in bloods. I mean the gloves were flying. This was like a Rocky moment. Both fighters going toe to toe, like a Rocky 1 versus Apollo Creed in the 12th round. They were just going relentless, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't sit down at all. I got to see every sight of what this young fighter can hold. To those who keep critiquing Mungia, saying, can he last in the 12th round? Can he have endurance? Well, he prevailed. He had more than endurance. Yes, he did. This is what we needed. More great fighters like Jaime. This was a great fight that he won. We had more from Smith, who was not expecting this. This is what we need more from our young fighters. We need to see more to come, and we will. Oh gosh, this is going to be a beautiful future for boxing. Like, share, and subscribe, and come back more for Blessed Wanted at IsmokeHiphop for more boxing. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed.
Boom, 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 boom. Wouldn't be LA without that gangster shit. Gangster, gangster. Wouldn't be LA without that gangster shit.